Yo, what's up guys? Jake Toltz here, and we're back with another video. So I was scrolling through my YouTube feed, and I saw Khan post a new video. If you don't know who Khan is, he's the one who actually inspired this video. Anyways, the video he posted was an edit challenge. He's done one or two of those in the past, and I never got involved, but this time, I decided to change that. So this video is going to be how I made it and some behind the scenes stuff, but since I love you guys so much, no need to wait till the end to see the final product. Here it is. Stop right there. Before we get back to the video, why don't you go subscribe? It's really not that hard, it's just one click of the button. Khan did it, so why can't you? Now we can get back to the video. I'm pretty happy with the final product, but you tell me. So to kickstart the whole competition process and how I actually got to this end result, of course I had to start off with watching Khan's video so I can figure out what all the deadlines and stuff were and what the rules he had for the competition.
A 30-second to a minute edit. Only use music from Epidemic Sound. On the 5th of Feb, done out here. SDMN Edit Challenge.
So I think we got the basics for what the rules that he said are. The first step I want to do is look at the previous edit challenges, because the #1 rule, and I cannot stress this enough, in freelance work is cater to your client. So we got to know what he likes. So with that in mind, I went through Khan's channel, looked at every single commercial that he's made and edit competition that he's done. And while watching it, a couple key things did stand out to me. The first was that pacing and theme is super important to keep the engagement high and people's attentions. Otherwise, they'll kind of get distracted and lose focus in the edit in the first place, which is the last thing you want to happen. Next thing that I kind of started to notice is 3D motion graphics were kind of important because they really help you stand out from just a basic video editor and really shows experience that you have. So I was gonna try to incorporate any that I could see fit and actually look good in the end. But it's also important to remember not to overdo it because that can make or break an edit. And the final important thing that I thought of was sound. Sound is one of the most important things when it comes to an edit. From the tempo of your cuts to the sound effects of your transitions, sound really plays a key part in every single commercial that you see. Also, conveniently, it's the perfect segue into the next step of the process. And that, of course, would be picking the music from Epidemic Sounds. After a quick sign up, we're in, and let's start listening to some music. I could show you a bunch of footage, but let's be real. All you really need to see is about 10 seconds of me dancing like an idiot here on the screen to kind of understand what the whole process was like, to find some music that I vibed with. I think we got some pretty good contenders for music, and now for the hardest part as a video maker, gotta formulate what I want to do with the edit. So to kick off that process, I looked at a bunch of the clothing items that he chose to film, and a couple funny things stood out when I was reviewing the footage, like this. One quick thing I really want to point out, if you look right here, these blue and pink light settings, if you watch Khan at all, you'll know he loves those two colors and will make up any excuse to use them. But I've got to say, it's completely justified. There's some of my favorite color schemes for video lighting to add a little bit of contrast. After that fun discovery and some more looking at the clothing line, I decided to just jump right into the edit. So I could sit here and show you the over 12 hours worth of editing footage, but instead I'm just gonna tell you some of the stuff that helped me along the way. First of which, you'll see on the screen right now, is called pancake editing. It's when you take all your clips, your master clips, if you have a bunch of them, and put it on a separate sequence in a separate timeline. So you can just scrub through that and selectively drag your clips down. It really helps speed up the workflow, and I saw it on a YouTube video somewhere. But if you don't know how to add in that second timeline, just Google or search on YouTube pancake editing. I promise you, you won't regret it. The next piece of advice I have for you is use proxies, especially if you don't have a beefy computer. I'd never used them before, but after using them for the first time, I can honestly tell you they are a lifesaver when you're working with 4 and even 8K footage. My final piece of advice for you guys today is to take a step back. Just because you want to crush it out all in one sitting doesn't mean you should, because there's so much benefit from just taking a step back and coming back another day to look at it. Because you'll find a lot of things that you didn't like will actually look better when you weren't staring at them for 3 hours straight. And you'll find some things that you thought were good actually need to be tweaked a little bit. And that's what a fresh set of eyes does to you. You can also get somebody else to take a look at your stuff if you have them available, but that's not always an option in times like this. So, a good night's sleep is my best recommendation. I have all the footage from pretty much most of editing this entire project. I spent about, 15 hours on it in total. So if you guys are interested to see how I actually made the edits or what effects I used, or really just want to see the footage, just leave a comment down in the description below, and I'd be happy to post a more in-depth tutorial for it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I had a blast making it, even though it took forever. And a huge shout out to Khan for giving small creators a platform to show off their talents. Go check out his channel in the description down below. I promise you, you won't regret it. He's an amazing YouTuber and somebody who I really look up to. Also, don't forget to check out his video when he posted to see how I did in the competition. If I remember, I'll leave a link to the video in the description down below when he posts it. But that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go leave a like on this video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this and want to support me as a creator. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace.